Today I want to introduce you to Woodpeckers' newest Precision Woodworking Squares, the 642 and 1282 SS. These squares add to our growing family of some of the most precise squares available to woodworkers today. Some of you might be familiar with our red aluminum squares, which we've been machining for almost 15 years. These aluminum squares are excellent for assembling cabinetry and furniture as well as machinery setup. Our new stainless steel squares feature a thinner, hardened stainless steel blade, which makes them excellent for measuring, marking, as well as machinery setup. Let's take a look at how they're made. Here's what the square looks like completely disassembled. Let's start by just looking at the square itself. As you'll notice, it's a single piece of metal. Both the base and the blade are all one piece. A one-piece square is likely to be more durable over its lifetime. It doesn't mean it's any more or less accurate than a two-piece square, but it's just going to keep the angle that it was manufactured at. Our squares are originally lasered out on an industrial laser, and then all the critical edges are machined to ensure that it's perfect. The scales, or the cheeks, are pinned using two hardened 1/4-inch dowels to ensure that even after years of getting knocked around the shop, that those scales don't get knocked out of position. And then everything is held together with 4 stainless steel socketed cap screws. Let's take a closer look at some of the features of the 1282 SS. Notice all the notches in the blade. There are small notches every 1/16 of an inch and a large diamond cut out every 1 inch. These notches are for your pencil to make it easier to draw or scribe a line parallel to the edge of your workpiece. They're particularly sized well for a mechanical pencil, so if I wanted to draw a line 2.5 inches from the edge, I just drop my pencil in the 2.5-inch notch, pull it towards me, and I automatically get a line perfectly parallel, perfectly straight, and exactly 2.5 inches from the board's edge. Next, take a look at the engravings. These engravings are more than skin deep. They're laser engraved with a custom-made fiber laser, and it's called an annealed marking, and it's about 10/1000ths of an inch deep, or about the thickness of a business card. And the only way those would ever wear off, which they really can't, is if you used a grinder or a file. Here's how the squares are packaged. You've probably seen these before if you're familiar with our products. It's a wall-mountable MDF case. It's great for keeping the squares in your line of sight so you know where they're at, but protected from damage. You can either buy squares individually or as a set, and we do make them in both inch or metric. Our new 642 and 1282 SS stainless steel squares are the perfect squares for measuring, marking, layout, and setting up machinery, and some of the most precise squares you could put in your woodshop.